Cape Town, one of the most popular cities in all of Africa. From its natural beauty, fine wine, and rich culture, to tense racial history and safety concerns. Cape Town is not what you'd expect. Ali and I have never been so surprised by a city in our lives. So buckle up and get ready for an adventure, and welcome to country number 30, Cape Town, South Africa. Good morning and welcome to South Africa.
Yay!
And specifically, what people have constantly been telling us is the best of South Africa.
Yes.
We're here in Cape Town. We already got a little bit of a taste of Africa from our Namibia adventure, which was just amazing and wild. And we're really excited to see this other side of Africa, which isn't too far away. Where are we right now?
Yeah, we're actually starting here at the Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens. And oh my gosh, as soon as we entered, the air was fresh, the smells,
the
birds.
think these right here are cinnamon trees. Someone literally just like, hey, smell this. I was like, what? And it's cinnamon, so.
Yeah, already beautiful, already super excited.
What we're gonna do today is go all throughout Cape Town, all the different tourist attractions and maybe not so typical tourist attractions as well, to show you the top things to do, give you our honest first impressions.
Yeah.
Is it safe? Is it worth visiting?
Is it cheap? Is it beautiful?
All those questions we have too. So yeah, we're gonna be answering those. We've got a full day ahead.
Let's explore it.
And now in the Kaap Neighborhood, which is the most colorful neighborhood in all of Cape Town, local man named Nasir actually brought us into his home and started teaching us about the history. And we would have loved to record it, but he just wasn't comfortable on camera. So of course we want to respect that, but we'll share a little bit. So this is known as kind of the Cape Malay area of Cape Town.
Yes.
And if you're foreign like we are, you wouldn't know that that's actually racist.
Yeah.
So the term Cape Malay was created by the apartheid government in order to classify the different ethnicities. So you have like white, Indian, Cape Malay, and so on. You would think there is Malaysian influence here in Kaap on the colors of the buildings, the food. It's a majority Muslim religion here in the area. So there's a lot of mosques we've already seen kind of driving in.
Yeah.
But there's influences from multiple countries, and how that happened is the Dutch Empire, wherever they colonized, like for example, Malaysia, China, India, Madagascar, they would enslave the locals. The women they'd use for prostitutes, and the men they would actually bring over and have them work here in the Kaap area. So this was like all this right here.
Yeah.
Slaves lived here, and what they would do is the slaves stole white paint from their, I guess, masters, for lack of a better word, mixed it with some different tinctures. And then they would paint. So it was very light, kind of off-white colors of the buildings.
Yeah.
And I believe that when apartheid lifted, then all of the former enslaved purchased more colors, made it much more colorful.
And now it's so vibrant, it's amazing. The people so far have been so friendly, everyone and all ethnicities.
It's the level of diversity and culture and everything here in Cape Town as well. I just didn't know much at all, but really impressed so far.
Rashida's famous samosas and cook sisters. These are chicken samosas. That's really good. The spices. Very good.
You're welcome.
Great job. Okay. There's one more. Cook sisters.
They are traditional because they have cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, and tangerine peel inside.
Oh my gosh. And is this coconut?
Coconut,
And
yes.
coconut outside. Look at this. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Definitely recommend. So when you come to Kaap, 89 Whale. And we're now at Zeitz Mocca, the Museum of Contemporary Art. And although it's an art museum, we're here for the architecture because look at this.
Yeah.
This building is so cool.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It used to be a silo, and the museum was carved out of the silo, and now it has all of these really cool domes and interesting features. So I cannot wait to explore. And to get in, it costs 250 Rand per person.
We're now here at V&A Waterfront, which apparently is this kind of big shopping and restaurant area.
Yeah.
Also, we see a ton of tours, like boat tours, helicopter tours, and others.
Tons of tourists.
Very touristy,
and things
for sure.
to do.
Something I've noticed immediately here in Cape Town that surprised me is how developed the city is. I expect it to be more like a lot of parts of Latin America that we've been. A little bit more run down, a little bit more unsafe feeling, but overall, it's nice.
Yeah.
Really nice city.
I'm
Clean,
surprised.
you know, really pretty, very, modern with a lot of things. The roads are great.
Yeah, but I
So,
will say
yeah.
too that depending on the neighborhood that you're at, you get a completely different vibe.
Yeah.
Like early in the morning near the Botanical Gardens was completely different, like rich suburban houses. And
Yes.
here, and then when we drove by downtown, it's a lot
Yeah.
more urban and commercial and a little bit rougher as well.
Even though each one's kind of its own, like, whatever it's called, neighborhood?
Yeah.
Or borough, but it's all kind of considered Cape Town. But but honestly, really impressed so far. Really excited to explore, more of the area.
Yeah.
And afterwards, we're gonna get high. So let's go.
Wow.
What an experience. As you saw, we just got off of a 20-minute helicopter ride with Cape Town helicopters.
Yes.
And it's been, for the past 2 hours, it's just been kind of crazy in a good way. Got to the helicopter place like an hour early and then met the owner. They found out we were on YouTube, so we talked to a bunch of employees. They gave us tips for hey, make sure when you're in Cape Town, visit here, go to this
Yes.
beach.
It was
Yeah.
incredible. The views
Beautiful.
are beautiful. Thankfully, we had an amazing sunny day. Yeah.
Yeah, it reminded us a little bit of Rio though. Kind of some of the
Yes.
views like the green mountains with the city and the ocean.
It was 6,400 Rand for both of us, and they have several different routes, and the routes have different prices and different durations. So yeah, highly recommend. We did
Definitely.
the Atlantic one and loved it.
Totally worth it. And we'll be linking them in the description. And we already got some amazing views, but we've got even more views to come, so let's go. Ali and I have made it to the top of Table Mountain,
Yes.
which is basically kind of the flat mountain that you can see all throughout Cape Town.
Yeah, and it's actually one of the 7 natural wonders of the world.
Ali and I enjoy hiking, but with all the walking we've done today, we're like, man, I really don't want to hike and we really don't have the time.
Yeah.
Which is great. So we took the Cape Town aerial tramway, basically like a cable car,
Yes.
down. It's like 4 minutes to get up here.
It was 340 Rand per person.
Cape Town is more expensive than we thought.
Yeah.
But it's still very affordable. A lot of things are, in my opinion, cheap when you compare the same type of quality, like food or Airbnb or whatever to the US. It's definitely cheaper.
Yeah.
But it's not nearly as cheap as, other vlogs I've watched or what other people have said. And I think it's because South Africa is fairly inexpensive when you're
Yeah.
spending in euro and dollar and these other currencies. But Cape Town is kind of, it seems to be kind of the premier, right,
Yeah.
city and kind of the West Coast, right, like almost like the California of South Africa maybe. So that's
Yeah.
probably why. But it's definitely worth it. That's the thing.
And also, once you get up here, you can walk around. There's plenty of small hikes and longer hikes if you want to go on longer hikes as well. So I really like that. I definitely think it's worth it.
Now with all this walking, we're ready for an African feast. and I are in what might be the most wild restaurant we've ever been to.
Yes.
So this restaurant, where it's called Gold, African restaurant.
Pan-African. They serve food from all of Africa, not just South Africa.
Because South Africa is kind of the leading economy here in sub-Saharan Africa, a ton of different African nationalities can be found here in Cape Town, and they've also brought their food, which is really cool. It is filled with color. All of the servers are so kind and energetic, and it's
and blunt, like with what they like.
Like, can we get like a ginger ale? I was like, you came here to get a ginger ale. Don't you want something like more exciting? And I was like, okay. So honestly, love it so far.
Yeah,
super excited.
We're excited too because it's a 14-course meal, so we're not really choosing what we're gonna eat. They're just gonna bring
14 different kind of Pan-African dishes. We're just gonna get served. Hopefully, we like it. And we're gonna obviously try to vlog as much. And apparently there might be a live performance as well, so should be fun. The first, I think, 5 courses have just arrived and looked amazing. So this is a variety of all different African dishes. First, we have something a little bit more familiar. This is ostrich salad from Namibia, which looks delicious. If you remember from our Namibia adventure, our first time trying ostrich. Some Zimbabwe, like a zucchini kind of sauce that goes with our Mozambique peri-peri chicken and sweet potato little dumplings here, as well as some, I think it's hake or some type of fish that's only found here in the Western Cape. It's made into this pate. Honestly though, first of all, we're super hungry. Everything looks amazing, so yeah, let's dig in. What a crazy but amazing dinner.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
That's a whole experience, which I wasn't expecting.
Absolutely. First of all, it lasts quite a while, so you're there for the entertainment as well as the food for sure.
It's not really dinner and a show, it's like dinner and then you're part of the show, is what it feels like. But it's really cool. I would say, honestly, one of the top experiences in Cape Town.
Definitely.
But wow, I'm looking back so impressed personally by Cape Town as a whole. Like more developed, more fun. The people are great. The food is great. It's like a solid, it's like a lot of people say, oh, it's a great part of Africa. It's just a great place, period.
The world.
You know, in the world. That's what I think people need to stop, like, just comparing within Africa and just start saying it's a great place, just period.
100%.
So we give it the thumbs up.
Definitely. And today we're actually exploring the nature side of Cape Town.
Yeah, about like an hour south here at Boulders.
Yes, Boulders Beach, which is coming up in the next vlog. So we've had the chance to see different areas of Cape Town already, and there's just so much diversity.
Wow.
Like, definitely recommend.
Even if you were to live here for a longer period for our digital nomad friends, you know, there's so much to do. It is not a boring place for sure. Very family friendly as well, but we give it a thumbs up. It's been great and hope you've enjoyed this adventure. Be sure to check out our full Cape Town nature adventure where we are now seeing penguins, where the Indian Atlantic Oceans meet, and so much more. We'll be linking all that in the description section. So as always, thanks so much for watching. God bless you and your travels, and look forward to seeing you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.